So next is this part. This is this opening. This is external acoustic meatus. External acoustic meatus opens just below the posterior part. You can see this is the zygomatic arch. It is opening just behind this posterior part of the zygomatic arch. You can see its anterior. It has an anterior margin, inferior margin, and posterior superior margin. This is known as the tympanic plate. So the anterior and inferior margin of this external acoustic meatus is formed by the tympanic plate, and posterior superior part is formed by the squamous part of the temporal bone. You can see these margins are roughened. The margins are roughened for the attachment of the articular cartilage. Meatal triangle. I told you this is the inferior line, inferior temporal line. So this is the supramastoid crest. ठीक है, this was the supramastoid crest. तो suprameatal triangle क्या है? It is a small depression in the posterior superior, small depression in the posterior superior part of this एक्सटर्नल एकॉस्टिक meatus. अब इसकी बाउंड्रीज क्या हैं? इट इज़ बाउंडेड अबव बाय द सुप्रामेस्टॉइड क्रेस्ट and in front by the posterior superior margin of the external acoustic meatus, and behind by a vertical tangent. Now this is vertical tangent across the posterior margin of the external acoustic meatus. So you can see this is the triangle. This is the suprameatal triangle which is present in the posterior superior part of the external acoustic meatus. Next is this portion, this part. This is the mastoid part of the temporal bone. This mastoid part of the temporal bone lies just behind this external acoustic meatus. It is continuous anterosuperiorly with the squamous part of the temporal bone. Now, the mastoid temporal bone articulates posterior superiorly. This is the mastoid bone. It is articulating posterior superiorly with the parietal bone, ठीक है, at parieto-mastoid suture, and posteriorly with the squamous part of the occipital bone at occipito-mastoid suture. ठीक है, these two sutures, this is the lambdoid suture, this is the lateral end of the lambdoid suture. This parieto-mastoid suture and occipito-mastoid suture, they meet the lateral end of the lambdoid suture at a point. This point is known as lambda. Which two sutures? Parieto-mastoid, occipito-mastoid meet this suture, lambdoid suture, at a point asterion. Asterion is a site of posterolateral fontanella. Now this is the mastoid process. The mastoid process is a breast-like projection from the lower part of the mastoid temporal bone. It is appearing during the second year of the life. The tympanomastoid fissure is placed on the tympanomastoid fissure. I told you this is the tympanic plate and this is the mastoid bone. So this is the tympanomastoid fissure is placed on the anterior aspect of the mastoid process. Then this is the mastoid foramina that is usually present on the occipito-mastoid suture. The styloid process. Next is the styloid process. The styloid process is a thin needle-like projection, long projection that is directing from the norma besalis. It is situated anteriorly and medially, and this is the mastoid process. This is the styloid process. mastoid process के anteriorly भी है और medially भी है. So this styloid process is situated anteromedially to this mastoid process. So it is directed downwards, forwards and medially. Its apex its base, the base of the styloid process is partially enclosed by this tympanic plate, and apex or the tip is usually hidden. यहाँ पे ramus of mandible आ जाएगा, तो it is usually hidden by the ramus of the mandible. Now next is the temporal fossa. Temporal fossa boundaries above you. This is the superior temporal line. Below is the upper border of the zygomatic arch. Laterally and you can see this is which bone? This is ग्रेटर विंग ऑफ स्फिनॉइड या स्फिनॉइड. अब इसकी ये वाली मार्जिन को हम बोलते हैं इंफ्राटेम्पोरल क्रेस्ट ऑफ द ग्रेटर विंग ऑफ स्फिनॉइड. ठीक है. सो लेटरली हो गया zygomatic आर्च का अपर बॉर्डर और मीडियली हो गया इंफ्राटेम्पोरल क्रेस्ट ऑफ द ग्रेटर विंग ऑफ स्फिनॉइड. थ्रू द गैप डीप टू द zygomatic आर्च यहाँ से क्या पास करते हैं? टेंडन ऑफ द टेम्पोरलिस. सो इधर से क्या जो टेम्पोरल फोसा है इट विल कम्युनिकेट विद द इंफ्राटेम्पोरल फोसा. ठीक है. एंटीरियर वॉल इज फॉर्म बाय द zygomatic bone. You can see this is the anterior wall. Anterior wall is formed by the zygomatic bone and the parts of the frontal bone and the sphenoid bone. ठीक है. Next is the floor of this temporal fossa. The anterior part of the floor is crossed by an H-shaped suture. This is the H-shaped suture where four bones are meeting. First bone is this one. This was the frontal bone, parietal bone, greater wing of sphenoid and temporal bone. This H-shaped suture is known as pterion. This H-shaped suture is known as pterion. It lies 4 centimeters above the midpoint of the zygomatic arch. This is zygomatic arch is इसका midpoint है. इससे कितने सेंटीमीटर above? The center of this pterion is 4 centimeter above the zygomatic arch and 2.5 centimeter behind the frontozygomatic suture. This is frontozygomatic suture, तो इसके 2.5 centimeter behind. अब deep इसकी clinical importance क्या है? Deep to this pterion lies the middle meningeal vein, anterior division of middle meningeal artery, and the stem of the lateral sulcus of the brain, that is the sylvian point. On this temporal surface of the zygomatic bone which is forming the anterior wall of the fossa, there is one foramina, that is zygomaticofacial foramina. So on the lateral surface of the zygomatic bone, this is the zygomaticofacial foramina and this is the zygomaticotemporal foramina. Next is pterygopalatine fossa. So this is maxilla, this is the part of the maxilla, this is maxillar bone and this is one process that is known as pterygoid process. अब इन दोनों के बीच में you can see this fissure. This fissure is known as pterygomaxillary fissure. ठीक है. जैसे नाम है, जैसे बोन्स फिशर बना रही है. दिस इज मैक्सिला बोन, दिस इज टेरिगोइड प्रोसेस, बीच में फिशर है इनके. दिस इज नोन एज टेरिगोमैक्सिलरी फिशर. दिस टेरिगोमैक्सिलरी फिशर विल लीड इनटू अ फोरामेन, लीड इनटू अ फोसा that is known as pterygopalatine fossa. The important content of this pterygopalatine fossa is pterygopalatine ganglion and maxillary artery. This is zygomatic arch. Zygomatic arch के ऊपर वाला fossa was temporal fossa and below this zygomatic arch will be infratemporal fossa. Both temporal and infratemporal fossa will communicate with each other by a substance deep to the zygomatic arch. Both these fossas will communicate with each other through a gap which is present deep to the zygomatic arch.